Alright, so shucking oysters. I'm Ramses Rubio, aka the Quarantine Chef. Welcome to Grubbing with Ramses. If you like food, and that must mean everyone who watches this video, if you don't, get the fuck out of here. Make sure you smash that like button, subscribe, and stay tuned for more food videos. This is the intro for when I was making oysters a couple days ago with the family. I forgot to film an intro back then, so this is it. I think this is better. Enjoy, guys. Stay tuned. Alright, so what we're going to start off with is making the sauce for the first part of the oysters. We're going to be using a whole stick of butter. It's this delicious shrimp broth that I made yesterday with just like basically shrimp skins and Old Bay, more Old Bay, hot sauce, about half of this, soy sauce, and we'll be doing about 4 cups of water, about half the pan. And we're just going to be mixing that all together, and it's going to come out beautiful.
Few moments later.
Spend the summer in this beach house.
Take some sauce with it too. Not a lot, it's too much. Yeah. Wow. Alright, so serving these is very simple. I mean, like my mom's doing, you basically just take it out of the shell, put it into the sauce, swirl it a bit for a couple seconds, and then just dig it back out and eat it with the sauce. Delicious, simple, serves as a great appetizer. Meanwhile, I'm gonna start grilling these oysters because we're gonna be doing Oysters Rockefeller. That's the second part. Delicious. It's basically breadcrumbs, cheese, parsley, spinach, all toasted on top and broiled on top of the oysters. So that's gonna be the second oyster recipe of this 2-part special.
Much later.
So shucking oysters on a beautiful Saturday evening, just like a wonderful pastime. You can't go wrong with it. So we finished eating all of these oysters, which we ate about like, I don't know, 30. How much do you think we ate, Nico?
Probably 30 to 40.
Yeah, and then we have all of these, which we're gonna grill. No, we're not gonna grill. We already grilled them. We're gonna roast them in the oven for the Oysters Rockefeller. So it's just a beautiful pastime. Shocking, take some time, play some music, you know, chill. All right. So we're starting off with the Oysters Rockefeller for some already shucked oysters that we grilled. It makes it easier to open. And then we're gonna be mixing it with some breadcrumbs. So about 2 cups of breadcrumbs. I'm melting a whole stick of butter over here. And then we also used a blender to blend together parsley, onion, garlic, and
1 eternity later.
celery. We use celery. So then we're all gonna mix that all together. Also with some spinach and some Parmesan cheese. And then we're gonna use that to top off each oyster. So it's gonna become beautifully crusted with this cheesy, bready, vegetable-y, greeny topping. You'll feel it in a couple seconds. But just do it. Let it all mix together. And then what we're gonna be doing is we're gonna be adding it to the breadcrumbs. So the breadcrumbs get that nice buttery flavor.
So now we're going to your bedroom. Don't you think we're moving too soon? I love to hear you when you complain about your best friend, how she's so late.
So I'm doing the oysters and putting them on a pan because they're gonna go into the oven at 425 for about 15 to 20 minutes. After you put the breading on it, do not put it raw. You gotta put the breading. You see this thing? This breading, where it has cheese and all that. You gotta put the breading on, and then you put it into the pan.
Much later.
Alright, so what I did is I actually baked them for 425 for about 5 minutes and then hit them with the broil on high for like 2-3 minutes. That way you don't burn the oysters while still getting that beautiful color on the crust. I can see my cameraman salivating. So yeah, so that's it. Hope you enjoyed the Oyster Fest at the Rubios. I'm Ramses Rubio. This is Oysters with the fam, with Oysters Rockefeller and Oysters a la hot sauce. A la makes everything sound fancier. See you guys later. Tune in. Alright, so my filmer didn't want to do this. And I simply was just asking him to take some oysters and put it on a damn pan.